Oh, Paso homeschool. Trying to remain undefeated here in the tournament. All right, coming to you live against Gloria here. Let's go Panthers. This is for first place. Already qualified for next week with the state championship. For all you watching at home, enjoy the live stream. Shout out. Here we go, Panthers. Here we go. Let's go, Panthers. Woo! Let's go. Here we go. Here we go, both undefeated teams here in the tournament. Let's go. All right, Clay going in for the tip-off. Here we go. Again, running clock for the first half. Makes the first half go really quick, so 8-minute quarters. Here we go. Let's go Panthers. All right, tip off to Gloria, the Lions. Okay, Lions controlling up top. Driving, kicking out. The shot up, no good. Panthers rebound. All right, Josh to the rebound. Push it down, oh, it's stolen by the Lions. Lions bringing it up court. Oh, quick pass down below. Oh, almost traveled. And shot, good. Lions take an early lead, 3-0. All right, Josh bringing it up court. Across the half court line. Set up the screens, watching the screens. Pass down to Clay, going up. There we go. Get in there, there we go. Assist Josh, there we go, Clay. Get on the board early, here we go. Working the press, here we go. Trying to break it. There we go, broke the press. All right. Oh, aggressive defense there too. Double team. Turnover, stolen by Michael. Pass over, Josh. There we go. All right, Panther balls. Here we go. On the turnover. Let's go, Panthers. Here we go. All right, Josh, an inbound pass. Breaking, passing to Jonah. Jonah moving around, looking for Clay inside. Clay turns, shoots. Oh, just off the mark. Tries to fight in there. Up, ball coming up. Up, off the mark. Clay with the rebound. Waits for it. Gives it to Josh. Josh bringing it up the court. It's going to be a fight here. All right, Josh over to Jonah in the corner. Jonah for three. And good! All right. Panthers 5, Lions 3. Tight D. Pass it over. They break the press. Over. Corner for shot for 2. Off the bar. Lions get the rebound. And score. All right, fight for the rebound. We got to get those rebounds. All right, all tied up right now. 5-5. Josh driving. Pass up. Azariah goes up. Misses. Gets his own rebound. Tries again. Fights. Again. Fights for it. Kicks it out to Jonah. Jonah for 3. Off the mark. Lions with the rebound. Okay, pass down. Lions inside. Oh, a hard foul. Azariah stops. Lions going to the line for 2 shots. All right, block out. Here we go, got to block out here. Lions take a lead, 6-5. Stays here. Panthers off of Clay. All right, Lions setting up their offense here. Okay, trying to run their play, kick out, quick shot, and off the mark. Rebound Lions, again. Get the offensive rebound. Fighting. Running, look for the shot. No, nothing there. Pass it over the top. Lions looking for something, no, pass it over. Rebound Clay, there we go. Got fouled underneath, didn't call it. Clay bringing it up down court. Pass it over. Michael for 3, off the mark. Offensive rebound, Azariah, nice. Back into Clay, inside, here we go. Looks for the, and one! All right, Clay going to the line for 1 shot. Okay. Up 7-6. Or for you at home, the Lions are down 6-7. Off the mark. But Azariah with the tip. Goes up. Oh. Let's see, it looks like a foul, or was that jump ball? Oh, call foul, I think, on Clay there. All right, Lions inbound pass. Still, Lions down 6-7. Breaking the press. Oh, almost a travel. Trying to break it. Oh, the big inbound down below. Pass inside, stolen by Clay. Back to Azariah, back to Josh. All right, slowing it down. Josh bringing it across the half court. There you go, taking it. Driving. Okay, pass it to Clay at the top. Clay drive. Oh, a little tip. The ball. Okay, gets hammered. Going to line for 2. Good effort. Way to be aggressive, Clay. All right. Clay the line. Shooting 2, missed the first again. All right, take your time, Clay. Settle down. Bend your knees. There you go. Here we go, Clay. Second shot on the way. Up and just off the mark, rimmed out. All right. Trying to break the press. Man, throwing it down quick. We got to get back. Make sure we're getting back. Oh, not a tip ball. Azariah, Josh got the ball, pushing it down. Clay, inbound to Clay. Up top, Azariah, driving. Off the glass and good. There we go. All right, Panthers up 9-6. Oh, looks for the stole. Go for the ball. Oh, travel. Yeah, travel. Here we go. All right, getting a little excited in the announcement. All right, Panthers ball. Turnover on the Lions. 1 minute left here in the first quarter. Panthers up 9-6. We got a battle here on our hands, folks. All right, Panther Nation, let's go. All right, Josh driving it in. Oh. Okay. All right, baseline foul on the Lions. Panthers inbounding the ball. 30 seconds left. Let's go. Quick. Inbound. Inbound to Michael. To Jonah. All right. 23 seconds. Jonah taking his time up top. Back to Clay. Driving it in. All right. Good defense by the Lions. All right. 10 seconds left.
10 seconds!
Josh taking a look. Driving. Oh.
Hurry inbound.
Okay. I know, got blocked, but called it the wrong way. The Lions. Oh, nothing there. All right. Panthers, here we go. End of the first. The Panthers. 9. Lions 6. All right, Panthers coming out strong there too. So up 9-6, end of the first. But you can see there's a battle. They're having no problems breaking the press of the Panthers right now. Coach is trying to come up with a plan there too, especially that number 3 for the Lions is causing problems for the Panthers. But coming out strong, still ahead right now. I know these boys are tired, been playing hard. The third game today, so, but need to keep coming out firing, keep coming out fighting. All right, here we go, Panthers. All right, we start the second quarter, Panther ball. Jonah an inbound to Josh. Bringing it across half court. Taking his time. There he goes, setting up the play. All right, down, up to Clay. So. I think inbound, I'm not sure if it's a foul on Clay or not. Driving it through, going all the way. All right, coast to coast. The Lions. There we go, pass over to Jonah. Jonah getting tight D. Okay, back to Azariah, back to Jonah. All right, driving it in. Michael, there we go. I'll get the piece. Fighting for the ball. There we go, nice. Good fight. Should be Lions ball. Panthers up, 9-8. Looked like a foul, but didn't call it. All right, here we go. Lions ball, good defense. There we go. Ball, look for the ball. There we go, turnover, let's go. Here we go, Panthers. Panthers with the ball, up 9-8. All right, good to you guys, come on. There we go. Passing to Azariah. Back in the corner for Jonah. Up and off the mark. Michael with the rebound, though. Nice offensive rebound. Josh with a nice take. Up and good. Nice play, Josh. Here we go. Not sure what to do. All right. Breaks the press. Wide open underneath. Back out, 13. Across, steps out. Steps back, 10 for 3. Off the mark. Let's go. Need to block out here. All right, 13 drive. Lions drive and score. Timeout by the Panthers. All right, Panthers up 11-10. Let's see. 5:50 left in the second quarter. Panthers, here we go. All right, Panther ball underneath. All right, Jonah inbound to Josh. Josh bringing it in court.
Let's go, Lions!
Playing aggressive, trying to take him. Nice screen by Azariah. Back to Clay, up top. There we go. Goes around it, pass over to Jonah. Jonah driving. Good take all the way. And up and good. Nice play. All right, three's coming down hard. Get ready. Nice, there we go. Okay, Lions ball off the deflection. Pass it in, wide, looking for the shot. Good defense by the Panthers. Nice. 22, driving. Nice! Oh, good block by Clay. I think Jonah got the push on that one, so. Two shots. First one off the mark. All right, block out! Let's go, Panthers.
Come on, boys.
Let's get the rebound here. Second shot up, off the mark as well. Okay, nice rebound by Josh, coming through. All right, Jonah moving it around. All right, Josh, nice take. Oh, gets Clay. All right, Clay, up and good with the rebound. Okay, spreading around, driving, up, off. Clay with the rebound. Air ball there. All right, Josh bringing it down. Driving. We'll pass it into Clay. And up and good. Nice assist by Josh. Here we go. Let's get a little run going. Let's get a run. Here we go. All right, Lions bringing it down. They're not giving up yet. Here we go. All right, cut inside. Oh, good by the Lions. All right, Josh got the ball. Inbound, bringing it down court. All right, look for the screen. Goes around. All right, driving. Passed into Clay. Play him tough. All right, there we go. Josh all the way. Up and good. Nice pass. There we go. Lions bring the ball up. We're up 19-12. Panthers up 19-12. Here we go. Lions slowing it down. Driving. All right. Up and nothing there. Panther ball. There we go. Off the Lions. 2:43 left here in the second quarter. Again, Panthers up 19-12. Play in the inbound pass. Passing to Josh. Josh bringing it up court. Setting up the play. Passing into Clay over the top. Okay, into Azariah. Up. Shot. Oh, just missed the mark. So. Okay. 3 with the ball, bringing it down. Pass over 13. Getting ready to shoot. Looking, driving. For the ball. Travel. There we go. All right, Panther ball. All right, Panther ball. Here we go. Play, inbound pass. All right. Let's go, Panthers. Here we go. Yeah, we can. All right, Panthers up 19-12, 1:43 left in the second quarter. Timeout on the Lions. Shipping a timeout. Definitely one of the toughest team the Panthers have faced so far in the TAO tournament. But they're coming out strong. They're fighting hard. They want to win this, but both teams, Lions aren't going to stop either. All right, Jonah with the inbound pass. All right, into Josh. Bringing it down court. Nice aggressive play. Azariah to Jonah. Passing to Clay. Clay for 3. And good! All right, 3-point play. 3-pointer by Clay. Nice shot. Okay, Lions driving it down. Here we go. 13 looking for a shot. Driving. Slipped. Okay. Driving. Okay, foul on the Lions. All right, Panther ball. Here we go. Offensive foul. Refs having a little meeting. Getting a little chippy in here, so. Panthers playing tight. One minute left here in the quarter. Panthers up 22-12. Or after the conference, looks like maybe a change of call. Coach and the ref having a discussion. Looks like a change of call. I think they called Jonah for that foul. Okay, Lions ball, here we go. Fighting a substitution in there for the Lions. All right, Lions inbound ball. Here we go. All right, setting up their play. Coming around, deep, coming around the corner. There we go, there we go. All right, passes it in. Look for the shot, deep three. Deep three, got it. All right, 50 seconds left. All right, Josh bringing the ball across half court. Here they come, setting it up, setting it up. Nice pass in by Azariah. Oh, Clay gets the ball, turn, and good! Nice, here we go. 30 seconds left. Here you go. From the Lions to the ball. Looking, one to drive, taking it all the way. All right, oh, foul on Clay. Gets 2 shots. Nice drive by the Lions. That might do it for the quarter here. Running clock. I think he's just going to let it go. Panthers up 24-15. And the shot's good. All right, end of the half. Still got one more free throw to go. Trying to shorten the lead here. All right, makes it. All right. Halftime here.
Tell them to score.
All right, halftime here. And let's see, we'll get the score for you in just a second. So it looks like we're at 24-17, halftime. Let's go Panthers. All right, so here in the second half. So last one, they changed the foul a little bit. So they decided to have a little conference with the refs. They came back and called Jonah with that foul. So I think Jonah's got 2, Azariah 1, and I think it's Josh has the other fouls there as well. So coming out fighting. Both teams don't want to let this go. The refs are letting them go pretty good here on this one. Letting them play. Initially, it looked like it was going to be Panthers ball. The last one they called the foul and changed it up on Jonah. So Actually, I think it wasn't Josh, it was Clay. I think Clay has 2 fouls. Sorry about that. Clay, Jonah, and Azariah are the only ones with fouls so far here in the game. All right. Here we go, coming out into the 3rd quarter. Let's go Panthers. All right, Panthers need to come out strong. Lions are cutting the lead here too. All right, again, 24-17. There's no more running clock too. All right, Panther ball switching directions here for the second half.
Let's go, Panthers.
All right, Jonah on the inbound pass. Passes over to Josh. Nice bounce pass there. Here we go. Oh, they're playing aggressive. A little looking for help. Clay helps them out. And back to Josh. Up top. Pass to Clay. Drives. Oh, pokes it out. But up and good. Nice play, Clay. All right, 26 for the Panthers. Here come the Lions. Bring it down. Look for the shot. Look for the drive. Wanting to take it. Want to take it. Oh, the pass it over. That's right. Panthers good defense. Wanting to drive as well. Staying with them. Stay with them. Nice take. Nice. We're letting the guys play here. All right, here we go. Cut in there. There we go. And pass. All right, Josh. Oh, off the mark. All right, they're really letting them play here. All right. Okay. Not calling much here. Okay, Lions in the inbound. Okay. Bringing it down. Turnover by the Panthers. Allow one. All right, let's go Panthers. Here we go. Let's play some D.
Who's Trevor?
Let's go. Here we go. All right, stay. Watch the screen right. Here we go. Looking to drive. Okay, pass it over up top. Shot up. Cutting through. All right. We're kicking it out. Driving. Okay. All right, moving around. Nothing there. Oh, deep shot. Off the mark. Clay with the rebound. Here we go. Panthers, Josh bringing it down. Up to Jonah. Jonah wide open for the 3. Off the mark. Rebound offensive by Clay. And good. There we go, Clay. All right, Lions bringing it down. All right, 28-17. Let's go. There we go. All right, here we go. Panthers, here we go. Calling a timeout there. All right, 6 minutes left in here in the 3rd quarter. It's going to slow down a little bit with the stop clock now. Panthers up. 28-17. We got to keep getting those rebounds. Got to keep bringing that aggression. Here we go. Let's go. You want these guys to have fun, finish strong. Lions are a good team. Okay, Lions ball coming out of the timeout.
Defense, Panthers, defense!
All right, passes in, number 3. Passing it back. All right, moving it around. Oh, looking for the steal, missed it. Okay, up top again. Okay, trap defense by the Panthers. Looking good. Looking for the steal. All right, pass up top, back up top. Looking to drive. All right, pass in the corner there too. Open shot. Rebound by Clay. Rebound Clay. So on the line. Okay, Clay in the inbound pass. All right, Panther ball. Here we go, Panthers. Pass the inbound to Josh. Josh bringing it down court. They're attacking the boards there. Lions. Or two back in the corner to Jonah. Up and good. Three-pointer by Jonah. There we go. Lions coming right back. All right, here we go to defense. Staying up top. All right, moving it around. Looking for the shot or the drive. Here we go. All right, across court. Over. Steps back, but short. Rebound guy, Clay. There we go. Passes to Josh. Josh bringing down court. Here we go. Down to Michael. Up. And good. Nice pass by Josh. Here we go. Panthers up to 33. A three, driving. Outside. Saves it. Steal by Michael. Down to Jonah. Yeah, and one. There we go. Yeah. There we go. All right, nice finish by Jonah. Here we go. There we go. All right, Panthers, here we go. Here in the third quarter, up 35-17, 4:27 left. Jonah's gonna be going to the line for one shot. Made that free throw. Hopefully make this a 3-point game, or make it that a 3-point play. So yeah, the Panthers are doing great. Huh?
Just yell.
Here we go. Panther Nation getting excited. Let's go. Here we go. All right. Oh, here we go. Jonah on the free throw. Jonah, they're ready to go. Forgot about the free throw. Here we go. Jonah at the line. I believe shooting one. All right, here we go. There we go. And great. Oh, misses the mark. Oh, tips it. Good tips it. We get it. All right, Azariah with the rebound. Back to Clay. Oh, tries to go down low. But not there. Turnover, Panthers. There we go. All right. Driving. Okay. Pressing it through. Okay, kicking it out. Look for the three. Off the mark. There we go. Oh, I think they called that an Azariah. Wow. Okay, here we go. All right, Azariah. Let's go, Dan. Dan coming in. I think he was trying to block out, but they called him with the elbow there. Okay, shot. Up. Off the mark. All right, Josh to the rebound. Trying to attack Josh. All right, Josh bringing it down quickly. All right, quick to Michael. Over. Dan, the rebound. All right. Let's go. Let's go, Dan. Here we go. All right. Here we go. All right, Panthers. Here we go. Panthers up 35-17. Trying to set it up. Trying to get something going here. They're not going away quietly. Here they go. All right. Passing it through. Shot. Up and good. All right. 35-19. Josh bringing it up court. We got to be smart here, too. Still a lot of game left. Okay, setting up, screen by Clay. Josh, take, all the way. Off the mark, rebound. All right, fighting for it. Jump ball with Daniel, good job, Dan. All right, white ball on the jump ball. Way to tie him up, here we go. All right, 3:05 left here in the third quarter. All right, 3 bringing it up for the Lions. Here we go. All right, wide open 3, oh no, and he got it. 22-35. There we go. Josh on the drive, over to Michael. Oh, it gets blocked. Oh, it settles down. Okay. Here we go. Trying to set it up. Shot. Look for the 3. Off his foot. Drive it. Oh, they're fighting for it. Look for the fake. Look for the shot. 2-pointer. 2. Oh, just a 2-pointer, not a 3-pointer on that one. All right, 24-35. All right, Josh bringing it across. Here we go. Dan grabs it, puts it back. There we go. Foul on 10. Dan recovers, slips out of his hands. But called the foul on 10. Here we go, Panther ball. Passed into Josh. Bring it across. Here we go. For the screen by Dan. Nice screen. Inbound to Clay. Fighting for it. Oh, looks fighting. Going. Okay, gets it. Lions the rebound. Going down. Fighting down quickly. Down. Shooting with a 3. All right, 27-35. Timeout. Panthers making it close. All right, 1:45 left. Panthers up. 35-27. Couple quick threes there by the Lions, keeping it close. Not letting the Panthers run away with it. Here we go, Panthers. Let's go. All right, Panthers ball underneath. Here we go. All right, Jonah with inbound pass to Josh. Josh bringing it across court. Here we go. Tight D. Pass to Clay. We're spreading out back to Josh. Playing some tight D here too. Tight D. Starting to stay with Josh. Trying to stay with him. Pass to Clay. All right. Gets through. 1. Kicks it out to Jonah. Jonah fakes. Okay. We got 1. Oh no. Looks like Josh is down. Can you limp it off? Hopefully just limp it off or walk it off. Okay, Jonah with the basket. Chance to make it a 3-point play. Oh, misses off the mark. 37-27, still 10-point game. Lions driving down. Driving quick. Quick off the fingertips. Turnover, Lions. Here we go, Panthers. Panthers get the ball back. 1:21 left here in the third. Josh coming down. All right, playing tight defense. Keeps going all the way. All right, off the Panthers. Or off the Panthers, off the Lions. Panther ball. Josh, an inbound pass. Okay, setting it up, trying to set it up. There you go, Dan with the pass in, the shot, and off the mark. Play with rebound. Short. Get back in there. There you go, scrapping. Okay, Clay got it. I'm not sure what they're calling here, too. All right. All right, foul, I think, on Clay on that one. All right, Lions ball. It's getting a little scrappy. There we go. Play some defense. We need some defense. No more three-pointers here. 10-point game. 40 seconds left. They're looking for the drive. Looking for the shot. Driving inside. And one. With Jonah. Not sure what foul that is for Jonah. He doesn't like it. Lions going to the line, trying to make it a three-point play. Right now, 29-37. 36 seconds left here in the third. One shot, makes it. All right, 30-37, 7-point game. Here we go. Josh bringing it up court. There you go. Nice pass to Michael. Slips, helps out, kicks it back to Josh, back to Clay on top. Clay driving. Oh, here we go. Let's go. All right, play with the foul. Team fouls, team fouls. All right. Foul on 13 on Lions. Okay. Josh, an inbound pass. Clay, inbound to Clay. Okay. Gets the ball back. Back to Jonah. Jonah for three. And good! All right. 3 seconds left. All right, no basket, no basket. All right, end of the third. Panthers up 40-30. Got it back to a 10-point game. And it's a fight here. Panthers keep trying to pull ahead, and Lions come right back. It's a tight ball game we got going into the fourth quarter here. Both unbeaten teams don't want to be beaten. Let's go, Panthers. All right, Panthers coming in from the Lions. 10-point ball game going into the fourth quarter. Let's go, Panthers. Here we go. All right, Panther ball. Here we go. Jonah, an inbound pass. That's into Azariah. Azariah passed over to Clay. Playing play D. I think they called Michael as an illegal screen. All right, Lions ball. All right, 10-point game, 40-30. Here we go. Lions ball. All right, Lions bringing it down court. We'll pass over. We're going for the ball. Steal by Jonah. The tip by Josh all the way. Off the mark, tip. Rebound, Josh. There we go. Nice. All right, foul. Josh going to the line for two. Two shots, first one up, and good. All right, 41-30, here we go. Let's go, Panthers. Second shot, up, no good. Lions, off the Panthers. Lions ball. All right, Lion, bring it up the court. All right, driving, looking for something. Slipping inside, trying to slip inside. Oh, misses the layup. This is the layup. Rebound, Lions.
All right. It's all right.
All right, 2 shots, Lions. Another foul on Jonah. All right, Panthers up 41-30. Shut up, and no good. And shut up, and good. All right, back to a 10-point game, 31-41. All right, inbound to Josh. Josh bringing it down court. Setting it up. There you go. Screen, back to Clay. I'll go over to Josh. There we go. All right, off the Lions. Miscommunication there for the Panthers, but still got the ball back. Panther ball. All right, pass inbound to Jonah. Gonna make a move. Driving, off the glass. Fighting for the rebound, Lions rebound. Coming down. Okay, up and good. Got to get back there. All right, Josh bringing it up court. All right, 33-41. All right, Josh bringing it down. So, looking for help, Azariah, that's inside. Across the middle, and good! Nice, Azariah. Nice little floater there across the middle there. Here we go, need some defense. For inside, little miscommunication off the rim. This is the shot, but the Lions get the rebound, kicks it back out. Looks for 3, off the mark. Clay with the rebound. Clay with the rebound. Pass it over. Back to Azariah. Okay. Got the tip. Letting them play here. Okay, inbound pass, inbound to Clay. For the fake, goes up. And no, just off the mark. Fighting for the rebound. Looks like a jump ball. There we go. All right, Panther ball. Panther ball! All right, we got a miscommunication. The ref's going to the scorebook. Figure out what's going on. Okay. We give it to the Lions. All right. I think we maybe just got it, but miscommunication with the scoreboard. And all right, here we go. Let's go Panthers. All right. Oh, drops the ball. Tips it over. Drives it in. All right, makes the shot. Let's see who they call for the foul. I think they got Clay for that one. All right, 5:41 left here. All right, shooting one shot. Try to make a 3-point lay. And it's good. Panthers up 43-36. Oh, try and go for the steal. Missed it. Oh, they're attacking. All right. Josh to the ball. There you go, Josh to the drive. All right, Panther ball. A tip off the Lions. 5:47 left. And Josh an inbound ball. Looking for help. Back to Jonah. Send it back up again, bring it back up top. Fighting through the screen. Driving all the way. Up the glass. Oh, just missed it. Fighting for the rebound. Jump ball. There we go. All right, purple ball. Gave us the jump. All right. Some of the fans not here are not happy that call, but jump ball here. Back to Azariah. Up. He misses off the mark. But a foul. Shooting 2 shots. Azariah going to the line. All right, 43-36 right now. Azariah trying to increase the lead here of the Panthers. First shot up. Off the mark. All right, let's get the next one. Here we go. All right, Azariah, second shot. And good. All right, Lions driving it quickly. Driving it down. Looking to try and take it against Clay. Trying to take it against Clay. With a foul. Oh, that was it. Taken against Clay. Fouled out. Let's go, Clay! .536 left. Short. Air ball! Here we go. All right, Panthers ball. Here we go. Inbound, doing a full court press now. Full court press. Okay. I'm out of Jonah. Trying to push him. He's going all the way. A tip out. All right. Okay, inbound foul. All right, 44-38. A little more than 5 minutes left. Setting up the play. All right. Michael back to Josh. Josh in the corner. Driving. Oh, don't call anything.
My mom said to say the score every time.
Okay.
I can say it.
Okay. All right. Score 44-38. Panthers up. All right, big three. Rims out. Yeah, Panther ball. Yeah, you can stay here. Yeah, come down. Yeah, I can't look back. Just keep me with the score every time. All right, Panthers up 44-38. Here we go, driving it down, Josh. Come on. All right, turnover on the Panthers. Looked like a foul, but he called it out of bounds there, too.
Let's go, Panthers! Come on!
All right, here we go.
Let's go!
All right, keep feeding me the score, huh? All right, 44-38. 4:55 left, the fourth quarter. Driving it in, kicking it out. Wide open, shot. All right, off on the Lions. All right, timeout. Panthers. 4:42 left. Panthers up 44-38. All right, have a tough one without Clay here the last final minutes here in the fourth quarter. That was their strategy, taking it to Clay, trying to foul him out, and they got him. So, all right, here we go, Panthers. Let's go. 4:42 left. All right, 44-38. All right, Panther ball on the baseline. Here we go. Azariah throwing it in. Into Josh. Let him go. Driving. Going through. Josh breaking the press all the way through. Pass it in, get to Michael. Azariah, tip out. Gets down. Throws it over. And one. Makes it. All right, 44 third. All right, 44-40. Jonah bringing it down. Tight ball game we got here, folks. Let's go, Panther Nation. All right, Jonah saying, move him out. Here we go. Come on, let him go. Let him go. Watch the screen. Trying to take him over. Trying to press. Going through, fighting through. Ah! What's up, Jonah? Nice move. All right, 46-40. Here we go. All right, Panthers playing tight D. 3:30 left. Here we go. Driving. Off the mark. Michael with the rebound. Pass to Jonah. Driving it down. Take some time. Take some on. All right. Coming up against him. Looking for the foul. Reaching around. Driving. Off the glass. The rebound. Grab the ball. Here we go. Jump ball. Go, Azariah. All right, 3 minutes left. All right, Lions ball and the jump ball.
Let's go, Panthers!
Score?
Come on, boys!
46-40.
All right, 46-40, Panthers up. All right, here we go, driving it down. Time to stop, kicks it out. He's ready looking for the three. Staying tight defense, pulls up, shoots it. Nothing but air ball in that one. All right, Panthers ball, here we go. All right, 2:50 left. Okay, Azariah in the inbound pass. Inbound to Josh. Josh with the handle, bringing it down, gives it to Jonah. Jonah driving, getting across the half-court line. And watch out for that line, too. Okay. Oh, trying to pull the foul. Nice try. Get some acting lessons. Here we go. Oh, easy basket for the... Let's go. Here we go. Tries to get the charge. 48-40. Drives it in. Okay, quick answer by the Lions. So, all right, tip off the Lions. Let's go. All right, Panther ball. 2:20 left, 48-42. Go down. All right, Jonah, an inbound pass. Driving down. Trying to call it. Nice. Let's go, Jonah. Come on, take him. Go. There we go. Keep going. Take it all the way. There you go. Shoes up. Nothing there. Michael. Jonah get the rebound. Dawson. Yeah. Let's go. Woo! Yeah. Let's go, Austin. All right, Jonah or Austin go on the light. Okay, 50-42. 154. We've got Royce here, if you hear in the background, helping out with the score since he's behind me. All right. Here we go. Austin going on the line for one shot. Off the mark. Oh. Going out. Okay, white ball. Okay. Good hustle by Azariah. Okay. Lions ball. 154 left. Anytime there's a break, you need to score, huh? Anytime. Get it, grab it. There you go. Nice, Azariah. Good hustle. Get back. Trying to save some time. Inbound it. Looking for a shot. Driving. Off the mark. Okay. All right, off on the Panthers. Lions ball underneath. 142 left. 50-42. Here we go. Wide open, driving it back. Not looking for the shot at 13. Looking around, trying to drive. Off the mark. Miss. All right, 50-44. 1/3 left. All right. Here we go. Let's go. All right. They're letting him play. Finally called a foul on number 3. He tried to flop on the last one. 124 left. All right, Panthers inbounding the ball.
Let's go, Panthers!
They're fighting hard, tight, aggressive defense. Inbound to Jonah. Number 3's covering. Oh, got it. Got the steal. Driving. Panther ball. 1:15 left. 50-44. Not wanting to give up the ball. All right. Could be called for a technical. Michael, get in your position. There you go. Here we go. All right, here we go. People are getting a little agitated here, a little fired up. Here we go. All right, inbound to Jonah.
Makeup call.
All right, calling a screen. Offensive.
110.
1:10 left. All right, Lions ball. Number 3's pretty good actor. He's going. All right, let's go Panthers. Lions coming back. Wait for the inbound. Driving. Shot. Okay. Foul. Shooting 2 shots. All right, 1:08 left. First shot up and good. 45-50. All right, Panthers up 50-45. 1:08 left. Second shot. Up and good. All right, 50-46. Timeout, Lions. Let's go, Panthers. All right, going into the last minute here. 1:08 left. We got to watch out for Jonah. Here we go, Panthers. All right, let's go. Let's go, Panthers. Here we go. All right. 1:08 left. Panthers up. 4-point game, 50-46. Got to watch out. Jonah's got 4 fouls as well. So.
Let's go, Panthers! Let's go!
All right, Panther Nation, here we go. That's what it's all about. Last minute of ball game. 2. All right, inbound to Jonah. Here we go. Bring it up. Nice spin move. Aggressive D. Pass to Azariah. Azariah back to Jonah. All right, 50 seconds left. All right, timeout, Panthers. All right, just under a minute left. Here we go, folks. All right. Here we go, exciting. All right, 4-point game. Here we go, let's go Panthers. Let's go, here we go, here we go. For all you guys out home too, all right, here we go. Panther ball, Josh and inbound pass. Down, back to Jonah. All right, here we go. All right, aggressive D, aggressive D. All right, not calling anything here. Josh, easy layup, here we go, yeah. Here we go. All right, 55 seconds. Keep giving us 4 at a time. All right, 52-44. All right, kicks it out. Good shot, off the mark. Rebound, there we go, rebound. Josh, the rebound. Come on! All right. Forgot he was only playing basketball, not football. Decided to tackle him there. All right, Panthers on the inbound. All right, 20 seconds left. 52-46. Looks like maybe 5 fouls for number 13. No? I guess not, no. Trying to see if there's a shooting foul. All right, Panthers in inbound. That's right. Passing to Jonah. Looks like going through, trying to. All right, number 3 with the foul. All right.
21 seconds.
All right, 21 seconds left. They're getting desperate here. Let's go, Panthers. Here we go. Let's go. Come on. All right. Okay. 30 seconds left. Going inbound to Jonah. Okay. All right, White on the foul. Okay. 18 seconds left. At the line. Let's go, Jonah. Here we go. All right, Jonah going to the line. Finally, the 15th foul for the Lions. All right, 52-46. Jonah, first one down.
53.
Hey, just get down real quick, bud. All right, here we go. All right. Excuse me, bud. All right, careful. All right, Jonah, second shot up and good. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, Lions. Come down. Deep 3. Off the mark. Off the mark. It's a rebound. Fights for the rebound. Oh, backcourt. Backcourt. Okay, here we go. Lions driving. Trying to do anything they can. Look for the shot. The 3. Up. Off the mark. The Lions rebound. Go game. Go game. Let's go, Panthers. Let's go. All right, final. 54-46. Let's go, Panthers. Woo! Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go, Panthers. Woo! Yeah. All right, here we go. All right, thanks for all of you guys tuning in at home. And let's go. Champions here in the Tail Tournament for Northside. Coming back next week for the championship bracket for the state tournament. All right, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate all you guys. Panther Nation, let's go Panthers.